they were 4 years ago. Chris Coit is our...
The Clemson Tigers and the LSU Tigers. Congratulations to both teams for earning the opportunity to compete.
It's a line drive that lands
back. Pressed a little bit early, trying to live up to the hype. Settled down in the second half.
And it's Justin Ross. A trick play right off the bat. ETN takes
pressure. And Stingley, the top freshman corner in the nation.
Free play, and it's caught downfield. Ross, after the LSU defense had jumped offside, Lawrence makes the most of the free play.
Well, Clemson felt the scouting outside
defense
throw.
In the neutral zone at the snap. The penalties decline.
Results you defense.
Throwing again. This is Amari Rogers, muscled outfield. He's got the football trying to get wide, but the LSU defense.
The block of J.C. Chalk forced him back to the inside. Dixon back to the inside.
Like bucket two.
Here he comes.
And they've got Lawrence for a sack back at the 36. Delpit, Kirk it was who got through.
Well, I think Clemson felt they had him, and then they backed out of it. He's right here. He kind of sits back, and then he comes a little bit on a delay. If you end up missing it, you're giving Joe Burrow great field position.
A dozen punts dead inside that sit high with backspin, and the coverage team and stays alive and chucks it downfield, and it's caught at the 43 by the tight end Thaddeus Moss. That's part of the
receiver downfield offense, number 73, 5-yard penalty.
Tigers rush only 3 and short throw.
3 down linemen, 1 linebacker, 7 defensive backs.
Steals defense. Edwards-Hilaire, they fake it to him on the slant, incomplete. So again, tight coverage, and Joe from the end zone gets it out quickly, complete, but in heavy traffic, Justin Jefferson is going nowhere. Edinburgh to boot it away at the 42. Spins free of 1.
Long wait goes to the Clemson Tigers. It's the first time since the Auburn game.
For 51 yards. ETN, his first carry. Accelerates. 2nd and 5, play action, and his slant incomplete. Tight coverage there against Amari Rogers by Kerry Vincent Jr.
Well, he got there early.
Lawrence is looking to the right and launches downfield over the shoulder, just a little bit too far for Higgins. Christian Fulton, the stud corner in coverage.
Now they went with both their most talented receivers into the boundary.
Their defense get Burrow and company off the field with a 3-and-out punch there. And it's Edwards-Hilaire who's hit in the backfield. Simmons
giving them much space at all to work with.
Playing with tempo, they get it out quickly, but it's incomplete. Pressure got to Burrow. The throw was inactive. 2 for 5 in the early going. A punt not very good by Von Rosenberg, but it gets out of the way, and the Tigers tight end off and rumbling. A flag comes in on the tackle down to the 10-yard line. And the man who was suspended for an entire season.
Illegal blindside block, offense, number 5.
Lawrence is looking over the middle, trying to buy time, and delivers a strike. And motions out. Direct snap to ETN, who makes a cut, accelerates, reach. 2nd down. Lawrence has still got it. He's got a stand-up touchdown. And the Clemson Tigers draw first blood in the Superdome.
LSU loses their edge. Find the matchup that we like best.
Look for the slant, now delivers, and it's caught by Terry. Off the play action, Burrow is pressured, steps up, cannot escape. He'll be sacked by Justin Foster, who has to step up tonight. They show pressure. It's picked up, Burrow throws, but again, that's off target, and Burrow looks nothing like he did through the...
Keep this play alive with his athletic ability. Great coverage downfield. They cover...
Play action, Lawrence steps up and launches deep. Higgins, and it is broken up. Flags come in. It was Delpit coming late. Fulton on the coverage against Higgins.
Well, they're not hesitating when they get...
4-man rush. Lawrence gets it out. Incomplete. Tried to find Ross on a slant. Derek Stingley Jr., the fine true freshman corner, was there. And that time didn't quite get the punt off, and they weren't trying to. Nothing tricky. It's a low boot. Make a man miss. He does make a cut. Late pressure. Burrow gets it out. Moss makes the effective. Now Burrow going to launch downfield for Chase. Who's got it? Touchdown LSU. It took a while, but the Bayou Bengals offense says join the party. Empty backfield. Etienne rolled out, but Lawrence took a peek and then moved. 67-yard touchdown run against Ohio State is a play we'll never forget. Lawrence under pressure, chased, flips it downfield, and has Galloway. 18-yard gain on 3rd and 6. And now darting. Lawrence again, running and weaving his way. Controlled the clock and the field position. They struck first. The lightning strike to Jamar. 2nd and 5. Lawrence has got it, rolls out, delivers a long throw over the head of Justin Ross. You see the arm strength, but it wasn't accurate.
Yeah, he gives him.
Dixon is the back, and Lawrence is pressured. Flips the ball to Dixon at the last minute. Dangerous play, but it worked out. Caught, but 3 from 51 twice. LSU's field goal team ran on very late. The kick is away, and it is good from distance. As the sophomore delivers.
Got the beads going.
The de facto home team, though, once again behind.
And that touchdown. They had 38 yards on 14 plays before that touchdown.
They had 10 scans and takes off. And he's in the clear and now slides down. He is a dangerous runner. Really hurt Georgia in the SEC championship game. Field level and defenses have to adjust. They are usually surprised on the slant. And look, one linebacker, 7 DBs, and Burrow has to force the ball into coverage there. Simmons is all over Thaddeus Moss there. Keen. Burrow pressured. Chased by Skalski and has to just throw it away. So again, the linebacker blows the play up at 78% completions. And this time it's the LSU punt team's action from the end zone. Fires a long throw. Ross makes the catch. He'll be wrestled. A block. Higgins is off and running. Breaking tackles, banging off people. Touchdown. Clemson stretches the lead. Wow. .36 yards. The trickery.
You get an aggressive defense. You counter that with the reverse. Look at Carmen leading the way. Look at
launching downfield, and it's Chase again who's got the catch, and again fighting inside the 5. Terrell was beaten again. He did save the touchdown.
Let's pull back a bit. No. Keep going, full steam ahead.
Edwards-Helaire goes in motion. Burrow is flushed and chased and has to throw it away. Once again, it was Skalski trying to run the quarterback down. One of those big 4-point plays. Burrow looking to run, escapes and scores. Well, they got the Fab 5 playmakers, but you got to keep an eye on the quarterback, too.
And they called the right thing. They expected an empty, the potential of him to run. He's done that a lot.
Freshman kicker, who has missed 4 PATs on the season, even though tonight in 5,000 all-purpose, and he's got it again. Kind of a sprint-out handoff. He shows the strength, loses the helmet, and draws a flag at the end of the run that'll move the ball near midfield.
Yeah, I think 7, Grant Delpit, trying to make a tackle, got his hand in.
And Lawrence is looking to the left, and now flips it over the middle, over the head of Rogers, who takes a huge shot there from Stevens, and is slow to get up. Quick off the edge, but Lawrence rolls away from the pressure, delivers an inaccurate throw to Higgins. And it's for a play here in his hometown. Anger from all those missed games was going to come out tonight. Burrow trying to figure out where the pressure is coming from. It's picked up, and he fires across the middle. It was over the head of Jefferson. They struggled to involve the star. Burrow surveys and fires, and it's Chase again getting free, dragged down to the 45. Jefferson, I should say, finally makes an impact play. Run the play, and now it's Jefferson out of the flat. Stop and go, lowers the shoulder, hammers down inside the 15, and the Tigers offense is rolling now.
Yeah, they sure are. They're getting the ball out quickly. Joe Brady and Steve Ensminger, their adjustment is to be a...
Burrow from the pocket, launches to the end zone, caught, touchdown Chase! And LSU takes its first lead tonight. Man, can he drop a dime?
I had a chance to sit down.
Wide snap, corralled by Lawrence, who fires, and a hands catch made beautifully by T. Higgins, those long arms.
Wow.
In front of Fulton.
That was impressive. You know, T. Higgins had a rough night against Ohio State. Really, all the Clemson...
Pass is incomplete. The receiver didn't maintain control going to the ground.
On third down, Lawrence rolls away from pressure, and it's incomplete. A high throw intended for Higgins, very well defended by Vincent Jr.
And that was a high throw.
He's going to get the football back, but they just lets it bounce. And that punt team...
And he's looking at that defense, and he's trying to set that protection. And it's a little...
It's only a three-man rush. And Burrow launches downfield, and Marshall has interfered. And that's going to give LSU a first down. Darian Kendrick was beaten and got there very early.
Remember, we talked about how they're going to show potentially
pressure. Burrow flips it out, and it is Chase making a catch, banging off a tackler for Jefferson. It's a first down again. So Justin Jefferson is off and gets in the clear, gets a block, makes a cut, and is knocked out at the 5. That's gutsy without a timeout, but it works.
It sure is. He followed.
Here comes pressure. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown! Thaddeus Moss just standing still. And LSU stretches the lead before halftime. 95-yard touchdown drive.
A throw for a touchdown.
Burrow looking to throw in the first play. Launches for Moss, but it's over. He flares out. But he fired to the other side. Here comes the blitz. Burrow is going to be swarmed. They didn't pick it up, but he didn't make a quick enough decision. And that's a big sack for Clemson. Logan Rudolph and Skalski.
Yeah, Cushenberry, the center.
And Etienne tries the left side. Only about a 2-yard. Etienne in motion. Lawrence is looking across the middle, and it is the matchup, Kirk, that you pointed out. A catch by Higgins, who hasn't been active enough so far.
He took a big hit there by the safety. Delpit coming up, trying to separate.
The good news is that Higgins is up and walking off.
You and I were talking at halftime, and I noticed it just looked...
Scramble free. They grabbed his face mask. It'll be an LSU penalty. He's going to be knocked down at the 30, and then it'll move to 15 yards closer to the goal line.
There are a lot of people that have watched LSU this year and watched the way that first half ended and thought, wow.
Etienne. Powerful run down. He's got it again. Running through tackles again. It'll be first and goal. Etienne again. Muscles. Touchdown, Clemson. And they slice into the lead. A perfect start for the second half for the Tigers.
You're a Clemson fan. That's exactly what you...
Lawrence ducks under pressure, delivers, caught. Amari Rogers has got it. And that's their first successful two-point conversion. And it is suddenly safe. They have drawn within 3. 2 major 22 guys close to each other. Burrow flushed again, sacked for a 4th time. Isaiah Simmons got him.
When you bring in tight, and again, this 3-man front gives Brent Venables a lot of different looks.
Chase off and running again. They get a big chunk of yardage, beating Kendrick and setting up a 3rd and short now.
Well, Kendrick ends up.
Burrow gets it out almost. This heavyweight fight, Clemson has scored the first 8 points, and they go to numbers.
1st and 10.
And the Tigers thought they were going to crank the tempo, slow things down, and check for the
point in the second half.
Play action, zipped on the slant, ball tipped, juggled. Is the catch made?
Yes.
Joseph Ngata made it look difficult, but he did collect it.
What?
Now they're saying incomplete.
Oh, really? I thought that ball must have hit off the ground because it...
Rogers came in motion. They flip it back to Etienne, who gets up.
Irritated coming off the field. You know, we mentioned how he was on a bike at halftime.
Hit a bunch. Hesitation. And Burrow, if he is hurt.
Most demonstrative thing he's done in this half.
Up play action, launching downfield. One more time to Chase. It was over his head. LSU fans wanted a flag, but that's ruled uncatchable.
So they run the football with the quarterback, even though he's not free.
And once again, the movement of Venables' defense causing some hesitation. High formation defense and an option straight run from Burrow showing.
You know, he was a two-star recruit, not heavily recruited. He said he played defense, safety.
Yes, he can. Sidesteps a tackler. He's got a Cowboy still running down into the red zone. An enormous conversion for LSU.
Watch in protecting the football.
Again, we knew it was going to be strength on strength. They are so.
Targeting. Defense number 47. Half the distance to the goal.
It was controversial. Many fans just hate it. But that, just like Shaun Wade's hit on Burrow, backpedals, flips it far side, catch made. Moss. Is he in? No signal. Touchdown for a second time. The tight end has found the end zone. And momentum swings back to the purple and gold.
Now Jamar Chase
Got a streak of 24 straight with the TD. They've contained him as a runner so far.
gave him a nice crease on that left side, follows his blocks and gets some positive.
Pressure is picked up. Lawrence gets it out, and it's intercepted. Christian Fulton. There's a flag down after the interception. That would be the first pick for Lawrence in a long time if it stands, but it's going to come back.
And that official from the back end called that. He had the better view. Fulton, who's been...
Play action. Launching downfield for Ross, who's just too tightly covered.
How about...
It's pressured. Stingley was in coverage there.
How about the coverage by Stingley?
LSU giving a big cushion. Chase on pressuring the quarterback enough to force the high throw, and it's fourth down.
That's exactly right. He didn't get there.
Under pressure.
Yes.
Lawrence is under 50% while pressured, which is not bad. Off buying time and just flips it off. And Jefferson in space. Darts. 35-yard gain now. Burrow looking for the kill shot down the field. Launching again for again. And Burrow hesitates. What's he going to do here? Sidesteps it.
Out against those three receivers.
Instant pressure. Ball out quickly. Chase has got it, but he doesn't have this late third quarter. It's an option look. The late pitch. Dangerous one. ETN got it, but Patrick, here comes the pressure. Lawrence backpedals, delivers a throw over the head of Ross. That was a tough throw into coverage, and it's fourth down.
Yeah, he did a good job of kind of sliding away from the
possession. Just 50 seconds. Edwards-Helaire showing his patience.
Single high safety, and if they do, they're going to go right back to Jamar Chase at the top, see if he can.
From the pocket, flips it short on cue. Edwards-Helaire makes the catch, and he fights for everything. He's not interested in going out of bounds.
No, he'll never go out of bounds.
You get 37.
Personal foul. Offense, number 73.
He's open in the flat. Can they make a mess? He spins free, but just able to hold him up long enough is buying time. Still scampering around and delivers a throw to Moss, and the tight end makes another big play inside the Clemson 40. Randy's kid's having a night.
He sure.
Try to bring pressure again. Slant. Jefferson at 4. Burrow has lots of time and delivers, and Chase that time a short. Burrow's got time. Launching for the end zone. Jump ball. Touchdown. Terrence Marshall. And Burrow believes that was a crucial play to stretch the lead. You can see by the reaction. Dropped a dime again.
He's gonna find that matchup, and Marshall, who hasn't had many chances.
This campus down here in New Orleans and all over this state, they are preparing for the 5 touchdown passes. Lawrence, desperate to answer, delivers a high.
When he's been in the pocket, I think he has felt some pressure. He now has to scheme. And Joe Burrow and these receivers in the back are.
That's second and 15. And Edwards-Helaire is going to be tackled behind the line.
Brady, but not in college.
Well, the man who wears
not played well or held up well against the LSU secondary.
Lawrence takes off on a from the pocket, delivers, and Higgins makes the flushed again. Has room, makes it cut, pays the pace, lost the ball. Lawrence coughs it up at the end of the run.
Putting his shoulder pad right on the football to jar it loose, and there's.
He's got it again. With that last drive for LSU, wasn't very.
To keep the foot on the accelerator, just keep going. And they're sensing it. They know what's ahead of them right now.
It's almost party time. Edwards-Helaire is going to get it and a lot more. And he'll stay in bounds again for the rest of his life. You talk about a living legend as his parents embrace. It's going to be
years. Ohio University's defensive coordinator.
Edwards-Helaire, an offensive onslaught. 628 yards.
And felt the team is confident as LSU coming.